hack your VO2 max. Basically, grab a kettlebell, whatever weight you can handle, and then you get into the workout, you swing it 20 times. After that set, you go ahead, you take it, swing it, put it down. One breath in, one breath out, and then 1, 2, down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Match the reps to your breaths. Of course, keep breathing throughout the whole thing, all the way until you hit 20 again. All the way back to 20. And then breathe it out, and you'll notice it pretty quick. Like in the first week, if you do it every day, you'll notice that you can run faster for longer. You can lift a little heavier. You just have like, you're tougher. Your body's a little more resilient. The oxygen is clearly getting to your muscles faster. And I've been doing the kettlebells for a while, but over the past couple weeks that I've been doing this VO training, you can see I got some nice little healthy calluses right here on my 2 middle fingers. And then if you really want to push your VO2 training, you can add sprints, which I do sprints once a week. Nothing crazy, just something really manageable, because there's a bunch of people like all over the web that are trying to tell you that you need to sprint for 4 minutes, break, and then sprint 4 minutes again, which sounds crazy to me. That's like running almost a 1600 at a sprint. Well, they say like go like 80%. I'm like, for 4 minutes, 80% is still a lot. Yeah, you can go ahead and do 30-second sprints, like a 50-meter dash basically. Now, like a 200-meter dash if you're slow. And I think I'll do that a little bit today. But I also wanted to get a deadlift session in. So yeah, let's see if I can hack this. I'll probably only do one 30-second session and then go into my deadlifts because I'm running short on time. These new calluses to the test. Also my grip strength is nuts. Put on my flat shoes. Technically, I've already warmed up with the kettlebell, so I think I can jump straight into this. Famous last words. I'm gonna try to go for a max and then I'm gonna head out. Let's go for 1. I'm gonna reverse grip it to get it off, and then I'm gonna put it down, and then I'm gonna front grip it with the weight. Maybe. That's not too bad. 1, 2. Time to hit the showers. Go to work. So I've been fasting for the past couple weeks, just like a 16 to 20 some odd hour fast, and then I kind of eat 1 meal a day. So my last meal yesterday was grapes, hummus, crackers, Hawaiian bread, cheddar cheese, and little bits of like ham, like an adult Lunchable, just because we're at the hospital till a little late, and then I was just like wasn't hungry after that, so I didn't eat anymore. I should have had another protein shake, but you do what you can. But today's workout was kind of a real tough push on a fast because I don't have like the fuel in me. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong about that, but my mind is still very clear. And that's one of the beauties of fasting. I have energy, like my mind is clear. After this workout, yes, I do feel hungry because my body needs fuel. Fasting and doing an intense workout is proof that you can do difficult things in difficult circumstances. I'm not saying that these things are impossible. I'm just saying that they would have been easier if I had eaten breakfast or I had the proper fuel to get through it. But I just did it and I'm fine. It feels great. And I think that's one important thing about fitness right now for me is that I'm doing things that are difficult daily. On top of it, I've changed my eating routine and I'm fasting 16 to 20 hours a day, something that I've normally not stood by because I just didn't feel or didn't understand it enough to see what it could do to my body. But now, being over 30 years old, like the body's different, your muscle retention starts dropping drastically, and to keep it, you really have to use it. You need to use it or lose it kind of deal. And I'm seeing that and I'm feeling it. And I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life, and that's my intention behind this hard work, behind doing difficult things. I just feel like fitness has really opened that part of my mind back up. You can do hard things. You can be resilient. You can be strong. You just have to commit. So here I am committing, and I'm looking for a gym buddy. So if you are in the Orange County area and you want a gym buddy, I got a 24 pass. I'm down to get another gym pass. Let me know, because this is fun to do by myself, but it would be much more fun with a buddy. Okay, time to go to work. Oh, salt on here. Shutter speed's 1/50 as she should be, and our ISO's at 125, and that's because we're shooting in an HLG, and in HLG you can keep your ISO as low as 125 as opposed to S-Log3, where you either have to start at 500 or 800 depending on the camera model that you're working with, and you can go all the way up to 640 in HLG, and that is your second base ISO kicks in. It's weird how it works like that, as opposed to S-Log3, where the second base ISO kicks in at 3200. I'm going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to go on a little walk right now because it's lunchtime and I'm fasting. I cannot talk enough about fasting because it makes me better than you. Anyways, this is the TT09 tripod from Ulanzi. It's carbon fiber, super light, kind of heavy for a carbon fiber tripod, but you take what you get. And it was a pretty penny, but I've only had it for about a year and a half and it's already falling apart. The center column keeps on getting stuck or falling out, or everything in between there. And then just today when I was at the gym, one of these little leggies, this little piece right here where the latch just slid down off of its little place. You can't lock your leg like that. And I'm kind of pissed off because only been a year and a half that I've gotten this tripod. I've had tripods for many years that have never fallen apart. But I just want a new tripod because you can never have too many, right? But anywho, the saving grace about fixing that little latch is this is its own screwdriver with 7 different heads that you can use to make repairs, loosen cages, tighten cages, all kinds of things. And it is the saving grace of this thing because I use it today just to fix this. So I got some words and I'm gonna say them because I do like Ulanzi's products. I buy a lot of Ulanzi's products and I'm gonna continue buying them, but I just wish for how much I spent on this, it was not better built, but just the longevity of it would be longer because I've had, like I said, many tripods that did not fall apart after a year and a half of use. Just saying, let's go on a walk. I'll put on my little hat as we go on our little walk because you gotta protect your face from the sun. When I go on my little runs out here, I cross the street. When I go on my runs, I cross this little street. It can be a little precarious sometimes. I could run up to, the crosswalk and do a little button push and be safe, but I'm running pretty quick. But these cars are going really fast, as you can see. I'm fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Not that fast. And then I come over here and I run through this little walkway. It's really nice, real pretty. Don't know why this park is here, but I am glad I get to run through it. And then they're building this, I don't know if it's gonna be an office or a house. Be a really nice house. It's coming together and it's super cool. Yeah, like what, 3 floors on this thing? 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 3. And then there's a pool of water of some kind right there. You can see it from the little reflections. But yeah, very cool. Very neat, modern, fucking Avengers campus looking ass house. And here's another street I like to run across because there's no crosswalk here. But yeah, Newport Beach, Vineyards and Winery. No public tasting room, by appointment only. You understand? Appointment only. No public tasting room. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and then you can go down this little hill, leads to the vineyard. This is like the most bougie thing. Oh yeah, and then of course just the golf course right over there. No big deal. You're right next to a horse reserve of some kind. Yeah, this is also a horse trail. You can tell by all the poop. It's pretty nice. I like it. Especially, you know, if you're going on a run. Makes you feel alive, out in nature. There's that vineyard I was talking about, the entrance right here. I should probably head back. Yeah. And I guess this is where I have to turn around today. Can't show you much more because I'm running out of time. Look at all these bees. Incredible. Fantastic. And if there's one thing that I love, it's coming back to this parking structure and running through it. And you just feel like the cold, nice breeze at your back every single time. But yeah, that's my little route for my walks. Sometimes go a lot further because I have time. But today, got too busy ranting about how disappointed I am in this tripod. So disappointed. Super nice. Very nice. But anywho, I already got my workout in this morning, so I decided to take a little walk. I'm better because of it. You're better for coming with me. Let's go back to work. That was very wholesome, I think. You agree. Very wholesome vibe. Very good time. And now it is time for team dinner. Oh, that's why, huh? That's why. I was wondering.
Did you know he plays the violin? Like I know.
So I just got back home from the team dinner. So nice just to yap with the team, see how they're doing. Nice surprise to the marketing team. I had a little bit of the medical staff join the party. And I've never been to Eat Chow, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. They have such a diverse menu. Me and Alyssa had a little mix up with our tacos. She got chicken and I got beef, but again, it's just nice to get out of the office with the people that I see at the office every single Monday through Friday. And it's just one more step towards my goal of just creating a more diverse community of, yes, my coworkers, but you know, people that
I do spend a majority of my time with, and I just want to be able to not associate them with just work, because I'm so much more than work. If you like this video, go ahead and physically show me by hitting the like button down there. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, go ahead, hit subscribe. And you know what, before I leave you, you're beautiful, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Shiny.